Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Aisyah binti Muhammad Amin and my matrix number is 1200871. So for today, I would like to present about the part 1 respondent information that consists of gender, age, race, occupation and their living area. So first of all, we will go through to the first question in the respondent information, which is gender. The gender distribution for this market survey is 30 respondents. The majority gender that answered this survey is 19 female, which is 60% out of 100%, while the remaining respondents are male, which is 11 out of 30. So both male and female participate in this survey and have a quite big different ratio, which differs by 26%. This implies that more females are participating in this survey than males. So now let's move on to the next question, which is the respondent age. So according to this pie chart, we can take a look that the majority of the respondents that answer this survey is 18 years old to 21 years old, with 94%, or known as 28 respondents out of 30 respondents, while the second highest group with 3% is age between 22 to 25 years old, and the others is 26 to 29 years old. Okay, next, let's take a look at the question 3 about the respondents' race. So as we all know, in Malaysia, we have many races in our country, including Malay, Chinese and Indian. So as indicated in the pie chart above, our respondents' race is mostly from Malay with 97%, and the remaining 3% originated into the Indian race only. So the Chinese there are no Chinese respondents at all, and the majority of our market survey reach more to the Malay community. Next, let's take a look at the question 4 about the respondents' occupation. So our market survey reach more to the students that are still studying. So the majority of our respondents, which is at 93%, are still studying, while the rest of respondents are in private sector workers. There is a very large difference between the occupation, which is 86%. For the last question in respondents' information in our market survey is their living area. According to this pie chart, 60%, which is the majority of our respondents, live in rural areas. So 60% represent 18 respondents out of 30, while the remaining 40% live in urban areas. 40% represent 12 respondents out of 30. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nadira Binti Muhammad Amran and my matrix number is 1200841. So now I will explain a little about the objective of the survey conducted and what is the method used to conduct the survey. The survey is conducted to identify the level of customer satisfaction with courier services. A customer satisfaction survey is a procedure by which customers report their feelings and interest toward the services they use or prefer. Individual responses are combined and analyzed to see how the quality and fees of courier services can influence the satisfaction level of consumers. The survey highlights a short review of consumer experience and preference between 5 courier services, which are JNT, Post Laju, DHL, Ninjavan and Skynet. So what is the objective of the survey? Among other objectives are: first, to assess which courier services satisfy the consumer more on the quality of service. Number 2, to analyze which factors influence respondents to use the courier services. Third, to determine which courier service is the most used among the respondents. And last but not least, number 4 is to identify recommendations from the consumers to improve courier services. So now we will go to a brief explanation of the methodology used in this survey. This survey was done in an online format and was primarily distributed via the internet. and the group's members' social media platforms such as WhatsApp and Telegram were used to circulate a questionnaire titled Customer Satisfaction Survey on Courier Services in Malaysia. The total number of people who filled out the online survey was 30%, and the respondents were primarily Islamic Science University of Malaysia students, friends, and family members from several Malaysian states including Sabah and Sarawak. And based on the responses, appropriate inference can be drawn. There are two parts questionnaire which included in the survey form of respondents to complete. Part 1 of the survey contains demographic questions and information from respondents, while Part 2 has questions on the main project. Not to be forgotten either, that 5 pilot studies were delivered previously to the group's member close friends or family to test the survey. The main goal of pilot studies is to obtain any comments or recommendations on the questionnaire, whether positive or negative. That's why we did the 5 pilot studies.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Hikmi bin Najmulkhair. Alright, today we will present about graph. According to diagram 6, respondents were asked which courier service they preferred. With 86.7% or 26 votes from 30 respondents, JNT is the most desired courier service. This could be because JNT is the most well-known courier business in the area. When it becomes well-known in the community, its service will be preferred over those provided by others, as their presence may not be known. Pos Laju is the second most popular brand with 2 votes. DHL and Ninja Van are third and fourth respectively, with 1 vote each from the 30 respondents. Skynets received no votes as the least preferred courier. Alright, for the second diagram, the respondents are then asked to rate the courier they choose previously on a scale of excellent to bad. Based on diagram 7, out of 30 respondents, 19, or we call the majority, give their preferred courier an excellent rating. This means they continue with their preferred courier because they enjoy the way they are treated by the company. Only 9 people responded with an intermediate rate. This could be because the respondents use other courier services as well and believe that all services are equal. Finally, just 2 people out of a total of 30 voted for 1 star. This respondent might be dissatisfied with the service he or she received. Alright, the next part of our query is to find out what are the major reasons they use a courier. Diagram 8 shows the majority of the respondents, 20%, said they use the courier services for the business, with 6 respondents stating that they use the courier service for shopping. It is the second most popular option. In addition, 2 respondents say they use this courier service for learning purposes. Finally, 1 respondent each claim that they use the courier service they prefer because it is near to where they live and also because it allows them to buy and sell pre-loved items. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Next, from our market survey on product preference from the respondents, as we can see from the diagram above, major respondent, which is 27 respondents, prefer local product compared than the respondents that prefer overseas product, which is only 3 respondents. The reason majority of the respondents prefer local, possibly due to the difference in delivery time for the 2 products, where the delivery time for local products is much faster compared to products from overseas. Furthermore, we are also making a market survey to our respondent about the types of shipping that they are preferred, and from the result, we found that all respondents, which is 30 respondents, choose the type of shipping used parcel. It is because the type of shipping using a parcel is the easiest method of shipping products in this advanced era compared to the type of shipping using letter and excessive or oversized shipment, which both methods are no longer suitable to use in this modern era. Besides that, from our market survey about estimate delivery times from our respondents, the majority of respondents, which is 21 respondents, choose the estimate delivery times in 2 or 3 days, while a total of 7 respondents choose the estimate delivery times in 5 or 6 days. Moreover, only 2 respondents out of 30 respondents choose an estimate delivery time of more than a week. This is because every consumer definitely wants the delivery of their products to arrive quickly.
For the question 7, 26 of the respondents agree that the courier service offers full customer-facing order tracking and is easy to integrate. Meanwhile, 4 respondents did not agree. Based on the result of the survey, the majority of the respondents do think that the services on the tracking system offered by the courier chosen are easy to use. For the next questions, 47% of the respondents stated shipping fee as the factor on choosing courier services, 23% on packaging security, 17% on image and professionalism, and 13% on popularity. From this survey, the majority of the respondents would choose shipping fees over other factors. This could be the result of no free shipping coupon given, which could lead to an increase in the total amount to be paid. For the next questions, a total of 22 respondents never used the complaint department, and a total of 8 respondents have used the complaint department. Some of the respondents never used the complaint department but did have complaints because they did not know how and where to do a complaint. Thus, that would cause the complaints to never reach the authorities in charge. Other than that, the survey clearly shows that the majority of respondents never use the complaint department as they do not have any issues to complain about. Nevertheless, there are still 8 respondents who did their complaint as they did face some issues on the certain courier services, such as the professionalism of the staff who are in charge of delivery, the packages should be carefully managed, time management for certain packages to be delivered, and most of the reasons included the security of the packages.
For the last question is all about complaint resolution satisfaction. As you all see, the chart showing that 53.30% of respondents did not use the complaints department where they were using courier services. This is because everything went smoothly and there were no problems while using the courier of their choice. While there is percentage of 23.30% of respondents chose yes in the satisfaction of resolving complaints where they feel satisfied with the courier in resolving the problems they face. Among the examples of complaints are customers have the wrong address, goods do not reach home, and so forth. And lastly, 23.30% of respondents chose no in the complaints resolution satisfaction. This is because all their problems were not solved by the courier services.
Based on the market survey from our respondents, there are 5 things we will discuss on it. First, the worker. A total of 2 respondents requested that the number of staff be increased to expedite and simplify the delivery process. The proposal is being made in light of the surge in online sales that will occur during the holiday shopping season. This is also owing to the shift in mobility caused by the coronavirus, which spread to all nations and caused it to become contagious. Next, for the security, most of the respondents suggest the shipping company must strengthen the security of the product by recruiting dependable staff and implementing a system in which the parcel shipper is required to take photograph of the package with the client before it is delivered. Following the respondents' response, there are many instances of consumer items being stolen, which is damaging to the customer since the things they purchase are costly. Third, the fee. This recommendation has received a great deal of attention to our shipping commodities that are modest in size should have their delivery charge reduced by the courier firm based on the weight of their shipment. Other types of present, such as coupon for future delivery, may be given by shipping business. 4. the service. The respondents feel that the courier company may improve the service by picking up the package from the customer's house at the same day it is ordered. They may also pick up items at the night, on weekends and on holiday, as well as offer complete delivery service. Even when normal shipping firms are closed for the day, they expedite the shipment process and reduce shipping costs. And the last one is satisfying. More females are participating in the survey. 4 respondents express satisfaction with the courier services they offer to the community. As a result, the respondents are unable to provide any recommendation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah and hello to everyone. I will talk about the recommendations from the group. First recommendations is about packages safety. Our group suggested that the courier services take care of the packages and parcels more carefully. We do not want the parcels delivered broken or cannot be used. Therefore, extra care is needed when related to packages safety. Second recommendation is to add more franchises. Our second recommendation is to add more franchises throughout the nation. A lot of people use courier service because many of them are shopping online these days. Some places are far away from the city, like in rural areas. It takes more time for the courier service to deliver the packages to places that are far from the one of the franchise. Third is giving information. Our group also suggested courier services to inform the customer about the delivery with more details such as the date and time of the delivery. Some of the customers may be working or not at their house when the packages are being delivered. When they have the time and date for the delivery, they can manage their time and schedule so they will be at home when the packages arrive. So that's all from me. Thank you.